What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And the Kicker newspaper joined other newspapers in Germany reporting that Liverpool are going to sign Thiago, but only after the Champions League tournament has been finished, because Bayern Munich want as many players as possible to have. So we will have a detailed report coming for you guys in this video. And also, if you enjoy these, leave a like and subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you never miss the latest Liverpool transfer news updates. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded yesterday a video, but I was feeling really poorly. I had a really awful headache and I just couldn't make videos yesterday, so I apologize. I took a good rest and now I'm back fully refreshed. The Liverpool career mode is returning today as well. So Thiago could leave Bayern after the Champions League tournament in Lisbon. Bayern want to win that tournament. They are already 3-0 up against Chelsea after the first leg, so I think they have a very good chance of going through to the quarterfinals, and then they could play either Barcelona or Napoli, I believe. So I think that Bayern has a good chance of winning the tournament, and they want as many players, as many world-class players in the squad as possible. There was a transfer earlier of Timo Werner to Chelsea, where actually Chelsea made an agreement with Leipzig that Timo Werner won't play in the Champions League tournament, which really blew my mind. But somehow Chelsea made that agreement with Leipzig. Probably they convinced Leipzig with a lot of money, but Bayern, I'm pretty sure, won't be convinced by Liverpool to let Thiago join Liverpool before the Champions League tournament begins, and Liverpool are sadly not in that tournament anyway, so there is no point in Liverpool getting Thiago very early. So the Kicker newspaper, who is a very well established, very reliable newspaper in Germany, are reporting that Bayern Munich are hoping for a fee between 30 and 40 million euros in order to help fund further transfer targets. They want to sign another midfielder in the summer regardless of Thiago's future, and Liverpool are also having a personal terms agreed with Thiago himself, according to the Bild newspaper. So now everything is coming together for this transfer to happen after the Champions League tournament. And Thiago will definitely leave Bayern Munich. His house is already up for sale. Bayern CEO said that they will move on Thiago. They will sell Thiago because they don't want to lose him for absolutely nothing. So basically, Kicker reporting that Bayern Munich will not allow any player to leave the club before the final Champions League tournament, before the final of that tournament. It is set to take place in Lisbon from August 7th to August 23rd. So Thiago would officially join Liverpool after August the 23rd. And according to the report, all players have signaled that they want to stay at Munich and fight for the Champions League trophy. Thiago, of course, is one of them. After the tournament, Thiago might leave Bayern and Liverpool are likely to be his new club. That's what Kicker is reporting. Jurgen Klopp clearly wants to sign Thiago, but it's not yet clear whether FSG will fully back the manager and satisfy his wish, even though Bild is reporting that Liverpool have agreed personal terms with Thiago. It's just that we need to wait and see whether Liverpool and Bayern Munich can come to an agreement. But other newspapers are reporting that Liverpool will match Bayern's transfer demands, whether it's 30 million euros or 35 million. Liverpool will make it work in a structured deal where we pay like 15-20 million up front and then another 10-15 million in add-ons and bonuses. If Thiago is a success at Liverpool, if he plays a lot of matches, if he wins trophies, then Liverpool pay those add-ons to Bayern Munich later. And Bild is also reporting that Bayern are demanding around 35-40 million euros, but they could lower their asking price for Thiago if Liverpool raise their opening offer, which was around 20-25 million euros. That's what Liverpool's opening offer was. And there is a very good analysis of Thiago's future at Liverpool in the Daily Mail, where the journalist explains that Thiago Alcantara might have to play slightly further forward for Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool than he was playing at Bayern Munich, but his versatility could bring that guile from midfield to enhance the Premier League champions next season, Liverpool. So of course Thiago is the product of the La Masia famous Barcelona academy, and he loves to be on the ball, he loves to distribute the ball. He's a deep lying playmaker, but he can play further forward as an attacking midfielder as well. So even though Liverpool have plenty of alternatives to the attacking and defensive midfield roles, Jurgen Klopp's side, Liverpool, could improve by finding that player who could unlock a defense in an instant with an incisive pass. Keita was brought in 2 years ago to be the man to provide that guile from midfield following the departure of Steven Gerrard. However, his Liverpool career has yet to fully take off, and the Guinea international's progress has been disrupted by injuries, but he has been impressive since the Premier League restarted in June, despite playing in a deeper role at Bayern Munich. The forward-thinking Thiago could be the man to provide Liverpool with added firepower in the midfield. Jurgen Klopp's 4-3-3 formation has brought Liverpool's first league title in 30 years, and of course central defensive midfielder Fabinho provides excellent cover in front of the back four, and Jordan Henderson has been effective on the right hand side of the midfield trio. So Thiago could play on the left hand side of the midfield, because the midfielder who worked with both Pep Guardiola at both Barcelona and Bayern Munich has skill and flair, and he could offer even more threat in the attack, particularly when the opposition sits back and defends a lot, like many teams do against Liverpool. Liverpool dominate possession, which would suit Thiago's game, but understandably he would have to adapt to Jurgen Klopp's philosophy and be prepared to work extremely hard. But the flexibility to his game suggests that he could adjust his game and, you know, play alongside Fabinho and Henderson, and we could rotate Thiago with Wijnaldum, with Naby Keita. So this 4-3-3 system with Thiago Alcantara slotting in on the left would arguably be Jurgen Klopp's strongest starting 11, but ultimately the addition of the Spaniard would boost his ability, as we said, to rotate the squad, and Thiago could sit alongside Fabinho in the heart of midfield when Liverpool deploy a 4-2-3-1 formation, which Jurgen Klopp decided to deploy in some games, and we could play Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, Roberto Firmino, and maybe Naby Keita behind Firmino as a number 10, an attacking player, and Thiago and Fabinho in the defensive midfield too, ahead of the defense. I think that would be a really potent front line as well. It would give, Thiago's signing would give greater squad depth and another dimension, something that Guardiola has the luxury of at Man City. Liverpool ran away with the Premier League title this campaign, but Man City will want to wrestle back their crown next season, and I think Man City will go big in the transfer market, especially after winning that court case against UEFA and financial fair play. They probably don't care about that anymore. So, I mean Man City, so they will spend big. Chelsea are looking to spend big in the summer, and Man United will surely strengthen as well. Jurgen Klopp, I think, needs at least one marquee signing, and that would be Thiago, and I think Jurgen Klopp wants him. I really hope the owners will back him. Another journalist, Jan Agat Fjørtoft, actually asks the hypothetical question that Jurgen Klopp wanted to sign Timo Werner, wanted Liverpool to sign Timo Werner, but the board, the Liverpool board and the Liverpool owners said no. What will they say now when Jurgen Klopp asks the board to sign Thiago? I think it's a different scenario, because Werner cost about twice as much, both in terms of transfer fee and in wages. Liverpool probably couldn't afford that with the current financial uncertainty, but Liverpool can certainly afford Thiago. The journalist went on to elaborate and said, Thiago is not a typical Jurgen Klopp signing. He's 29 years old, he has been struggling with injuries at times this season, but he still got more than 38 games a season in all competitions from Bayern Munich since he came in 2013. So every season Thiago gets over 30 games, so he's not an injury-prone player, we can safely say. He's saying that the build is reliable. They got reliable sources that Liverpool wants Thiago, Jurgen Klopp wants Thiago, Thiago wants to move to Liverpool. But will the Liverpool owners say yes to this kind of player profile? That's what the journalist Jan Agat Fjørtoft is asking, and that's a very good hypothetical question. But it would be very dangerous for the board not to back Jurgen Klopp. And I think Liverpool and the board probably realizes that Liverpool need to strengthen this summer if we want to keep pace with the ever improving other big teams in the Premier League. Fabrizio Romano, who is an Italian journalist, is saying that Liverpool are confident of Wijnaldum signing a new contract and putting pen to paper. The negotiations are still ongoing, but there is no official announcement yet of Wijnaldum signing a new contract. But this is what Wijnaldum said on Twitter recently. So proud and grateful to be part of this amazing team and club. Thanks to all the Reds around the world for your incredible support. What a journey it has been so far, and in a couple of days, finally, we are lifting the Premier League trophy again after 30 years. Can't wait for Wednesday. And that's a brilliant message from Wijnaldum. I think he loves the club, he loves Liverpool, but he just wants to stay for another 2 or 3 years, and hopefully Liverpool can work out a scenario where Wijnaldum is happy with the contract terms, the length, and also the wages and everything. I think just Wijnaldum wants to be assured that he will still be an integral part of Liverpool for the next 2 or 3 years. And Harvey Elliott made a very mature, humble and classy comment on Instagram where actually a Liverpool fan was trying to wind him up, saying, "No medal must suck so much, ha ha ha." And Harvey Elliott replied to this user, "Not about me, lad, it's about the team, and I'm over the moon for them all to be receiving the medal. They all deserve it more than anything, so I'm going to be celebrating as a supporter with the other fans." Harvey Elliott is a Liverpool fan. He was as a fan at the Champions League final 2 seasons ago, I think, where Liverpool lost to Real Madrid, and the fact that he is now a professional Liverpool player is still amazing. He's just happy that Liverpool will win the title. It doesn't really matter whether Harvey Elliott will get a Premier League medal, but even Jurgen Klopp confirmed himself that he will try everything in his powers to try to get every single Liverpool member of the squad a medal, regardless if they are eligible for a medal or not. They have to play minimum 5 games to get an official medal from the Premier League. And Nicola Anelka, a former Liverpool and Arsenal player, actually made some interesting comments about Liverpool and Liverpool's front three, saying that they don't need to join Real Madrid, the likes of Salah or Mane, because Liverpool can beat Real Madrid on the pitch. They are actually better than Real Madrid right now. And I just love this, but let's actually expand on that, and let's see what exactly he had to say. I love the front three of Liverpool, especially Roberto Firmino, because he is the key for Salah and Sadio Mane's success. Salah and Mane are ranking in the top 5 best players in the world right now. They have the quality to play for Real Madrid, but today Liverpool can compete with Real Madrid, so they don't need to move really. Liverpool is very much the place to be right now. The players can be proud after 30 years of waiting to finally lift the Premier League title. It's a shame it had to come at the same time as this virus, so they won't be able to celebrate with the fans like they should, but it will do. Jurgen Klopp is a genius. I love his work, the way he is with his players, and the players he has signed. They are top class players. They will be competitive for many years. It's been a great battle between Guardiola and Klopp since Guardiola and Klopp took over. To have these two coaches increase the level in the Premier League, it's nice to see them fight it out at the top, and I hope it will be like that for many years. I love both teams, and I will always have a special feeling for Liverpool. And that's just a brilliant interview by Nicola Anelka actually. And I absolutely loved the FA Cup semi-finals because Manchester City lost to Arsenal. That was such an amazing result. Man City actually didn't play that well. Arsenal took their chances. Arsenal had like 4 shots, all went on target. They scored 2 goals, 2 brilliant goals actually. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang really ripped the Man City defense to shreds, and Man City huffed and puffed, but they just couldn't break down a very resolute Arsenal defense. And it shows that Mikel Arteta knows what he's doing. He just needs time and resources to build Arsenal back up again. But this could be another exciting young up-and-coming manager, Mikel Arteta, in the Premier League. And just like Frank Lampard for Chelsea, who actually outwitted Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but I was absolutely laughing my head off when I saw the result and also Man United's team selection. How can you drop 3 of your best players, Martial, Pogba and Mason Greenwood, didn't start for Man United in an FA Cup semi-final? And this just showed that probably Man United want to finish in the Champions League places more than they want to win the FA Cup, which is just, of course, from a business standpoint, I get it, but from a fan standpoint, that is absolutely ludicrous, and Man United fans should be absolutely fuming, because with a full strength side, Man United could have beaten Chelsea. They already beat them home and away in the Premier League, but this time Man United just fell very, very short of the standards that the fans are demanding from them. And I loved every minute of it, to be honest, because I don't like Man United, I don't like Man City. So I hate Chelsea probably a lot less than Man United, so I wanted Chelsea to win that game. I don't really like Chelsea either as a Liverpool fan, but I respect Frank Lampard and what he's doing at Chelsea with the young players. But this Chelsea are still spending a lot of money, so it's not like an underdog story. Chelsea are still one of the richest clubs in the Premier League, so they shouldn't be an underdog story like when Frank Lampard was at Derby County. But it will be a really, really big replay or rematch of the Europa League final, where Chelsea absolutely hammered Arsenal 4-1. So I'm sure the Arsenal players want revenge for that game, and it's David Luiz against his former club, and it will be a fascinating FA Cup final, that's for sure. And one of those clubs, whoever wins the FA Cup, will actually have a successful season, especially if Chelsea finish in the Champions League places, plus if they win the FA Cup. That's a very, very good season for Chelsea. And even if Arsenal finish outside of the European places, but if they win the FA Cup, that's actually a successful season. Every season where you win the FA Cup, I consider that still a major trophy. Then that's a successful season for me. So good luck to both teams in the cup final. I just wanted to share my opinion on the semi-finals. So it's for a Liverpool fan like me, it's a perfect scenario. Both Man City and Man United losing in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. So I will watch the final knowing that whoever wins, I'm not too bothered about that. And thanks for watching, guys. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you later. Have a nice day. Goodbye.